Wow. Simply put, what an incredible, unfathomable finish in Cincinnati. Many are calling it a meltdown for the ages. And standing by with Brandon, one of the central characters in that remarkable drama, Cincinnati Bengals cornerback Adam Jones. Brandon.
Wow, thanks, Adam. I'm sitting here with our guy, Adam Jones, a.k.a. Pacman. What do I call you?
You call me Adam, B.
Call you Adam?
Call me Adam.
What? No Pacman?
Oh, Sunday was not today.
On Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday is cool.
Man, so we watched this again. Devastating.
Yeah, really.
After a couple of days and now watching that again, have to live through that, how do you feel?
That's hard to watch, man. You know, you work so hard. You start in April. You get these guys together. You get everybody believing in one thing. And it truly shows, like, the little things are what you have to pay attention to. So it's a big learning point, man. It's hard to watch that, though. This one's going to hurt until we get back in that situation again. Hopefully I'll be in Cincinnati or wherever I go, you know. Hopefully I can get back to that
that's one that you can look at my reputation. I'm a fan of redemption stories. You have been redeemed. Yeah. Are you worried that that one play is going to hit your reputation that so hard that you may not be in Cincinnati, that you may not even play in the National Football League again? Because what people don't understand is the last 5 years, you've only had 2 personal foul penalties. Are you worried at all?
Well, no, I'm not worried about that. I can't let one play dictate what I've done over the last 5-7 years, period, point blank.
Yeah.
If you go back, you watch film, I play in between the lines, I play in between the rules. I've had 2 of them. I had the one with Amare, which was 50-50, where I was confrontational, and this last one. But that don't dictate of how much work and how much hard work on and off the field that I put in. You know, on Sundays is the only day that you can be B. Marshall. You know, You're not dad on Sunday. It's time to go. It's time to unleash, you know, live your life without a seatbelt. So I don't think that one point would dictate of where I go. People know the work I've done. I live by example. It's not like I'm off the field going crazy. But
well, you talk about unleashing. You unleashed after the game on Instagram. You was very vocal. Very vocal. You talked about Joey Porter. It seems like there's a lot of hatred there. What happened? Like, people want to know.
Well, I'm saying certain stuff, it ain't everybody's business. Like, you've been through some stuff now on the field.
Yep.
And I've played against you where someone said something that was way out of the content, where certain stuff shouldn't even be said. You get what I'm saying? Like, certain things are really outside of the box. Like, regardless of what you're trying to do to get me out of the game, certain stuff you just don't say.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get into all that. But at the end of the day, it's football, man. Like, I'm quite sure some people mad in New York that the Jets didn't win to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you can't feed into everybody, man. The only thing I can tell people, every Sunday I go out there and I give everything I got for the city and for the team I'm playing.
As a fan, I'm sitting home in my theater room on big screen TV, and I'm watching the game. And when I see you shove, right away I said, Joey Porter's the MVP. Because we don't know what was said. But my reaction to it was, oh, my gosh, the game is over.
As a player, did Porter supposed to be on the field?
I agree with you agree with what you said as far as coaches are held to a higher standard, and I don't know what business he had on the field.
Right.
But again,
the player was already off the field, Brent.
I
understand
that.
The player's off the field, and you have this guy just by himself. It's the reason why coach just said to my coach.
This is what people want to hear right now.
But hold on, hear me out. It's the reason why Tomlin just told my coach, "Hey man, I'm sorry for that. I'll call you and talk to you about it."
Yeah.
It's the reason why. You think he said that just to say it?
Let's go to the Antonio Brown hit.
Yeah. Man, AB winked at me, man.
Did he really wink at you?
Yeah. Honest to the God.
On the Dan Patrick show.
Did you see him smile when he walked off the field? Did you not? If you go back and look at the film, I'm walking. I said, AB, you all right? Honest God, true. Smiled at me when he walked. I said, AB, you all right? Now, you knocked out. You think you're going to be able to wink and think about all that at the same time?
But as of right now, there was a report that came out that said that he's still in the concussion protocol and that it's not looking good for him to make it to the game. If Antonio Brown don't play, if he doesn't play,
I will send out a apology.
Will you apologize and say that you were wrong?
I will. If he don't play. But you know and I know that when Saturday get here, all that is going out the window, man. Come on, let's talk facts, man. Let's be honest. If you want to be honest now, let's sit here and be honest. Let's not.
So you're
let's
saying
talk
he's
about
playing.
what the people want to talk about. Saturday, when Saturday get here, I think they play, 4:45? Whatever time they play. He will be cleared Friday. I promise you, 24 hours before the game.
So was it a dirty hit, though?
No. I don't think that was dirty, man.
Can I give you my reaction to it?
Every hit that Vontez do, everyone think is dirty.
Can I give you my reaction to it?
Go ahead.
So my reaction to it, I saw the incomplete pass. I said, okay, all right, it's going to be tough for him to pick up the first down, right? So then they slow-mo'd it. They put it in the instant replay. It was slow-mo. And when I saw it, and I saw his hands flare, and I saw his head lean back, and the first thing I said was, they got it right. And that's being honest.
That's your opinion.
And that's being, yes.
That's your opinion.
That's
Don't
my
mean that
opinion.
you're right. I'm still sticking by my opinion that I don't think it was intentional, and I definitely don't think it was a dirty hit. For me, watching the film, it looked like he's slowing down because he really could have. If you watch Vontez and you know how he play, he could have just ran through AB, I think.
What I saw was the ball incomplete, and I thought that he had enough time to lay off of him. Now he's suspended 3 games, not because of this hit, but because of the repeated violations. When you saw that he was suspended 3 games, what was your immediate reaction?
I couldn't believe it. You're going to suspend him 3 games for something on the field for a kid playing hard? It's NFL owners. They don't even, that's doing way other stuff than this. Coaches that's doing way other stuff than this. You find him a quarter of his salary. That's $600,000 if you really want to talk numbers.
Yep.
That's 1.5, 1.6 before taxes.
There's a fine line. I come from that era, too, where in between the lines, try to take a guy's head off. I come from that era. But when you look at some of our the players, but you understand. But listen, think about it. The players that have come
and
before
mentality
us,
is way
and look
different.
at where they're at mentally, physically. I think that's tough to watch.
I know,
so
but
to make it healthier for you, your family, your children, my kids, his kids, that's where I have a problem when our defensive guys or offensive guys head hunt.
What's the difference? What's the difference between the Geo hit? What's safer?
It's
the same hit.
No, it's not the
What's
same
the difference?
hit. It's not the same hit.
You're telling me that the Geo hit was different than Vontez hit?
What I'm saying is it's the repeat violations. So when we talked about the reception being a reality, and for me, that's when I have a problem. It's not just Vontez. I'm talking about the culture of our game and how we're trying to change that so it can benefit us in our longevity.
I understand what you're saying, but that's a fine line. But I truly, in my heart, don't feel that 55 was trying to hurt 84 for nothing in the world. And I ain't going to sit here and let you tell me that that hit was different from the hit on Gio. The hit on Gio was bad, real bad. He hit the man right up under the chin. He turned around.
The world is saying that Marvin Lewis lost control of the locker room. There's reports about guys being late to practice and also the things that we saw in the wild card game as far as composure.
Well, I don't know where the team means come from, but since I've been in Cincinnati, I only seen 2 players late for any kind of meeting. That's one thing Marv do not tolerate. Only thing I can say, we let them down when we didn't keep our composure. And we look back at the film. It's a tough pill to swallow, you know. But we just pray that we get back in that situation again.
So how is it in Cincinnati now? How are the fans? Have you been out? You know, how are they treating you?
I've got warm welcome since I've been in Cincinnati, man. Cincinnati has been good for me. I've done good in the community. It's been good. I don't have no problems. Nobody have toilet tissue in my house or nothing like that. So, man, I'm in a content position of where I'm at in life. I don't got no worries. I let y'all do all the media stuff and build the stories and tell us that Coach Lewis don't have no team discipline, but it is what it is. But you can't say that when he's taking guys that haven't even been drafted and molding them to Pro Bowl players. Yeah. I mean, you got a quarterback that was, what was A.J. picked in the 4th, he come in and he plays good. You got guys who've been put in different positions. Reggie get out the game, Sean come in. So Coach Lewis have done his part.
I just want to thank you, man, because I understand how it feels. after a tough loss, especially when you feel that you've been a part of it in a negative way. So I think that your character is on display now for being a stand-up man and being able to answer the tough questions. So I really appreciate you for coming on the show.
No problem.
Last question.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch the Pittsburgh game?
I ain't watching no more football. I'm done watching football. I can promise you that.
And there you have it. Our guy. Back to Adam and the guys at the desk.